I checked in there, as you can see, with 129 other people. So you can post that directly to both your Twitter feed and your Facebook page. So specials really create enticement to drive traffic into your location. You can get 20% off a meal. You can get free your third check-in. So a lot of ways to encourage people to drive traffic. Maybe it's to a specific event or a location. So over 10 million users worldwide, and again, really growing. So Yeah Burger, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Yeah Burger here in Atlanta. They have really utilized Foursquare quite well. They have 2 locations here, and really they utilize it to get people in the door. What they did, and it's still going, so if you're interested in eating at Yeah Burger, you can get for your second check-in 30% off your entire meal. So I think Brenda has utilized that
quite often.
So, and it's a great way. I mean, actually, until recently I didn't know about that, so I think I'll be checking in at Yeah Burger soon. So they've had more than 8,200 Foursquare check-ins to date.
And I think they only open in May.
So YouTube, I think we're probably all familiar with YouTube. We go there to see cats on skateboards and all the other interesting kinds of videos. So it's the fastest growing search engine. It is the second most popular search engine overall, and then the 4th most popular website among Latinos. So as we all know, there's so many videos that are posted on YouTube end up going viral and getting millions of hits, but it's also a great way to utilize video content for your company. Some ideas for that, you can do how-to tutorials on a new product, you can do tips, FAQs, you can feature a product of the week or of the month and offer discounts. You can give a behind-the-scenes look at a particular product or service or event. You can do online classes, trainings, presentations, and you can also, you can post commercials. So I don't know if you are all familiar with the Old Spice commercial from the Super Bowl recently featuring Mufasa. So that obviously started as a traditional commercial, but it really grew online and went viral. Mufasa, then they utilized Twitter and other online outlets. He did some live video response to Twitter followers, and that video, that commercial really, was posted online on YouTube, and really that just helped it go viral. And I can't remember the exact numbers in terms of how much their sales increased, but it was double-digit growth. So YouTube could really help, videos go viral. I can give you some examples of how Verizon Wireless uses YouTube. We have posted, we obviously have a lot of new devices that come out. We've done product demos. We focus a lot on emergency preparedness, so we've done some emergency preparedness around hurricanes and other potential severe weather events. Really a great way to utilize video. And as we know these days, you can use your mobile device, the video camera on your mobile device. You can cheaply and inexpensively create videos that could go on YouTube. So a great tool to consider, and I think I think people think creating video content is expensive, but it really doesn't have to be. You can create a YouTube channel and post all of the videos for your company. So those are probably our top 4 largest and most popular social media tools. So now just to go over a few rules of social media. So it's really about, and I touched on this earlier, it's owned by the community, it's created by the community, and that sense of ownership is not to be violated. Again, it's no longer about talking at people, it's talking with people. So you really want to engage that conversation. I hear from, again, I put out on Twitter, for example, and I tweet a lot of information I think will be interested to people who are interested in Verizon, but I also get messages from internal customers. Maybe they're having a problem, maybe they want to talk about, you know, how much they enjoy our service, but they want to talk with you. So you have to be willing to engage that conversation. So it's about participating, not controlling, which can take some getting used to, but the rewards, you know, you can reap the rewards. Humanize. You want to talk about the person who uses the product, not just talk about the product. You want to work yourself into there. Again, in a way that still reflects your company and the tone of your company and how you want to convey that. But you don't want to just be the big bad company. You want to put a personality behind that. And you want to be transparent. That's one of the biggest keys. People know, people are very savvy, and people can tell when you're not being transparent. So that transparency is very important. So those are really some of your key rules of social media. And here again, this is just summarizing some of the key tools. I won't hit on, you know, some of the ones that we already talked about, but just to highlight a few others. So Delicious, that's a social bookmarking service for storing, sharing, and discovering particular websites. You can link that in with other